That's YouTube switched on. Let's saying it's connecting. Let's see. Yeah, it's connected. So morning wherever you are. I'll come across and see who's joined us. Prayers with you if you're struggling this morning, especially in pain. And also prayers remembering those who grieve, especially today. I have a funeral. Kind of a change in, not a change in routine in that sense of, you know, we're there to journey with families and support families who will always be there. But different because it's, when you wake up in the morning, you've got a funeral, there's always a kind of, depending on how well you knew the person, there is a kind of morning edge. And yeah, of course, things are a little bit difficult because I'm thinking, not that I have sort of formal clothes. Another problem, I'm thinking, what am I going to wear? And gather my suit together. I'm wearing my darker suit today, and found my waistcoat. But yeah, it's a slightly different start in the morning. Definitely, it's a priority of the day. Quite rightly so. So whereas I would usually get up and I'll be right, this live stream, yes, I am there for that, but is everything in order so I can move on from live stream and go? Worship books, Bible, marks, notes, pen, you get it, car key. So yeah, thoughts and prayers with all those ministers who are leading funeral services today, all those who are gathering and grieving, those for whom, as is the nature of grief, it's a lengthy process, who struggle sometimes day by day. But lovely picture here from Helen. Beautiful picture, reminding us of the beauty of creation and the cycle of life. And of course, we live by so much more than just the beauty of creation. We live by resurrection, and that's something that helps us to view death at an even greater, different level. So let's know what prayers you've got for us. Pop them in the comments section. I've lined up for us Methodist Church prayer of the day. That's asking for our hearts to be made open by the presence of the Holy Spirit. JPIT prayer encourages to remember minorities in China. And we'll just have a look now onto Facebook to see where you lot are. I think we'll look to Sky News today just to see what's happening in the news headlines. It sets out in our prayers for others. One of the things about Sky News, well, all of the news agencies, but Sky News in particular, is I want to know how you can subscribe, because at the moment, if I go onto Sky News, you get adverts for gaming chairs, but it has been worse, it's been adverts for bottles, which is one of the reasons why I didn't show Sky yesterday. Of course, in the Methodist Church, we don't have alcohol on church premises, and we leave the choice over alcohol to personal discretion. But at the same time, I'm not sure. I just didn't feel comfortable with Sky News and then 2 giant bottles of wine being advertised either side of it. But it's gaming chairs at the moment on the top, so we'll see. Right, let's just jump across to the Facebook page and see where everyone is and how everyone's doing. So just having a quick look at my own Facebook page. We've got a bit of a stop-start going on there. Yeah, it's still very live, so we should be there. I think we had some intermittent service. Yeah, we're live. Good morning to Margaret Hurstle. Oh, Margaret, I've seen you there. It's good to see you. Let us know what's happening today. across the Peterborough Methodist Circuit, where there's 4 of you gathered. And thanks to Helen. Morning to Helen. Morning to Jenny. Good to see you, Jenny. Once again, another day. Yeah, I can see in our, certainly on my profile page, I'll delete off one of those, but I can see that we've had just a break in the service, which has meant that we had a period of broadcast and it stopped another period. So there's two videos on show, so I've just removed that down to one. I've not chopped you off, Mark, because you responded to the first one. That's because what happens is the service goes out and then it breaks and it restarts as it tries to connect. But we're okay. I'm just going to put the link in for the Methodist Circuit page. I should manage to do that. On the automatic detail on what the post is about, anyway. Let us know what's happening with your day today. Morning, Bev. Hope you're doing all right. (8:35). Prayer of the day today comes from Wales, both of them. Jennifer Hurd, Synod Commu Chair, and Stephen Wigley, Wales Synod Chair. When our minds are confused and our strength seems gone, surround us with your all-sufficient grace. That's from Stephen. Jennifer Hurd, vibrant spirit, fill us with your life above all else. That we, even me, may love you, our neighbours and ourselves, as you love us. And Psalm 51 this morning is the prayer for cleansing and pardon. To the leader, son of David, when the prophet Nathan came to him after he'd gone into Bathsheba. That's the well-known psalm begins, have mercy on me, O God, according to your steadfast love. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and put a new and right spirit within me. Well, wherever you are, welcome. Pray that through our prayers together you might feel uplifted today, encouraged, strengthened. Yeah, ready to face another day? Filled with a bit more hope. Well, more than a bit more hope. Right, here we go. Leslie Eldridge, good morning, everyone. Saw my first Spurs game at their new stadium last night. It was amazing. Got back to the Premier and looking like a drowned rat, but it was worth it. Spurs 2, Marseille 0. Oh, don't start the football conversation. Don't. We'll just get... No, football doesn't connect with me, never has. But most of all, I'm glad you had a really good time. Yeah, I cycled to our staff meeting yesterday afternoon. Busy day yesterday, lovely to be with you in morning prayers. Then a pastoral meeting, so that was giving somebody a lift. So shot in a car towards Stand Ground, Farset Way. and came back, realised actually if I have a very quick sandwich and something to drink, I can jump on my bike and get across to Ferry Meadows or the other side where Janet's manse is. So over across there for a staff meeting, which is lovely. Then came back via Sue, popped in on Sue Moore, our administrator, who is amazing, of course, working really hard. And then back here. And when on the way out, I couldn't work it out because I was looking around and there were clouds in the sky, but there was blue in the sky and beautiful clouds. There was some structure to them, yeah, but still beautiful. It didn't look like it was going to rain, but it was raining right on me. It was like a sudden downpour. And it was most strange as I was going over, well, we call it Rhubarb Bridge here in Peterborough. As I was going over Rhubarb Bridge, which is it's kind of cycleway, pedestrian walkway. I'm just like trying not to look up because all I can think of is there's this cloud above my head. Anyway, it wasn't too bad, and what with the warmth, by the time I'd arrived, I was actually pretty hot. So, yeah. Morning to Bonnie, good to see you. So, Leslie was like a drowned rat. I didn't arrive at my staff meeting like a drowned rat. But we're at that point where if it does rain, it's warm at the moment. So, yeah. Helen's moving to the TV. I don't think you'll find enough room in there, Helen. They're all flat screen at the moment. You won't find your space for your little possessions and stuff. Oh, what is it with me and double meanings in the middle of the morning? I don't know. Anyway, 8:39. Lovely to have folks with us. So wherever you are watching, it's good to see you. Once again, we're going out at the moment to my own profile. I know Margaret was on there, and the circuit page. We're also on YouTube events as a backup. We're also going out to Churches Together in Witterseaton District and MAP, Methodist and Anglican Partnership. And the purpose for that is just simply advertise the fact we're there and see if we get any more listeners. We're on our main page at the moment, so we're not going out to Yaxley Methodist Church, although I might try them as an extra one, just to see if we can make that connection. But we have a limited number of connections that actually work for us. But wherever you're listening, it's lovely to see you. All connected to Yaxley. I wonder if we can connect to Crowland as well. Will it break? Will the whole thing just go? Anyway, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, it's lovely to see you and welcome. Most important thing I'm trying to do, as you can see, is just grow our community here. Mind you, whenever two or more gather, Jesus is present. And the whole point, isn't it, is there just to encourage us. If it works for one, as far as I'm concerned, it's more than worthwhile. 8:40. Just going to give this a minute or so's introduction, then we'll move on to our reflective videos. I would be interested to know what people sometimes do during our reflective videos. I mean, the ones with the words, obviously, I'd like people to read the words, but I'm pretty sure some people just finish off their breakfast, go and make their final cup of tea. Some people, I suspect, wash their hair. I'm not sure whether I really do want to know what people do in the reflective break. No, but I'd be interested. I do know people listen to our live stream differently, and I encourage that. Some people are listening at work with headphones on. So wherever you are, it's lovely to have you with us.